what they saw? They talking about their experiences with the Most High. And it's on the same thing we saw. Oh yeah, that's what we saw. He saw that. She saw that. Wail Shepherds. Oh my goodness. See, we got a touch here. Now, I hadn't gotten to the title of this message yet because like the Most High got me taking this route before we can get to the title of this message. Judgment starts with us. This judgment starts with us, and it's not talking about in the house of the Most High. Judgment starts in the house. No, we're beyond that. So the Father's telling us this is a pretty deep message because our people don't understand this. Judgment starts with us. Why is it saying, wail shepherds, wail shepherds, and cry? See, it's saying this for a reason. This shepherd is a leader of a flock. He's a leader of a flock. Anyone call themselves a pastor today? They're leading a flock in a church. Wail. Anyone call themselves an elder, leading members, a group? They may call themselves a church. They in the church. Hebrew Israelite camps are no more than church. That's why Christ in their name. Christ, calling on Christ makes them Christian. They call on Christ and talking about they Hebrew Israelites. This is what people do that are confused. They don't know, they still don't know who they are. They don't know who the Most High is. So they call him anything. A higher, a Shah, a higher. They're saying, I will be who I will be. That's what they're saying. Self-worship. No, we're calling on the Most High. Because in Exodus 3 and 14, that's where he gave the name. Where else can you find that? How many times that's written in Aubrey? Who else called themselves a higher? Who else says, I shall be? Oh, that's the daughter of Babylon. Oh, that's Nimrod. What about all those other places where he says, my name is Yahuwah? What about Yehuda? Named after. We don't know that. We don't know the other names. Wail shepherds and cry. Roll about in the ashes. They done. They finished. You leaders of the flock. So you call yourself a leader of the flock in these days? And see, people, there have been lies that's been going around on me within the borders. Many lies. There's another lie going around in the borders concerning me, telling me I'm the leader of a flock when I don't claim to be a leader of anyone. Anyone that's been coming to the channel, you've heard over and over. Don't follow man, follow the Most High. Yahuwah's One channel is set in place to get you connected to the Father and not me. Even when I distant myself from people, I get ridiculed. Oh, he distanced himself from us. He doesn't want to be around us. I get ridiculed. I'm not trying to be anyone's leader. But it's a lie going around saying I'm the leader of a flock. That's a lie. Lies in the borders. See, these people are dangerous. Lying within the borders. The day I call myself a leader of a flock, mark my words, come back, use them against me, is the day I end up in this group. Wail shepherds and cry. Roll about in the ashes, you leaders of the flock, you leaders of any flock. But I'm a prophet. The Most High called me to be a prophet. When did the prophets have a flock? Our people just stupor. Stupor. Can you say stupor? Just open your mouth and say stupor. I don't want to be in the stupor. In order to come out of it, you got to proclaim, I don't want to be in the stupor. But we got people in the stupor. Prophets don't lead a flock. Prophets prophesy. But in this day, you can call yourself a prophet, be a woman, and call yourself a man position. And then lead men and other people. The Most High He's on these leaders. Because all leaders today are not his leaders. Clock them. Your mom and pop YouTubers, they're not leaders. They're robbers. They're robbing you. They have on masks. They actually have on a mask so that their identity is hidden. And you can never identify who these people are, and they rob you. But they let me see their face. Yeah, this type of robbing, they'll let you see their face. But the mask they're wearing, they're pretending to be something they're not. They're pretending to do something they're not doing. That leads you to what we call green pastures, still waters. They're not doing that. They're not leading you to salvation. They're not teaching salvation. For the days of your slaughter and your dispersions are fulfilled. For the days of your slaughter and your dispersion, we are the diaspora. We've been scattered in all the world amongst Goyim. And the days are fulfilled. That's why we got to visit. And when the ones that got visits rose up, the Most High told a few of these people, all right, start bringing this word out. Not only bring it out in this language, bring it out in that language, bring it out in your language. They've been told to bring it out in their language. And when this word goes forth from these people, judgment. See, judgment starts with us. The Most High had to wake the people up. He's just not going to bring judgment. Warnings must go out. This is a part of the judgment. Starts with us. Proclaiming what's coming, what's going to happen. Proclaiming his word. He fulfilled. When the people fulfilled the captivity, he said, when the captivity is over, I'll visit you. That message brought a baraka. Did you get a visit? To many of the people of Yasharah and Goyim. Precious vessel. These leaders going to fall, family. And the shepherds will have no way to flee. These shepherds won't be able to flee at that time. Let me touch some of these shepherds within the borders. When it's time to flee, to go into the wilderness, these shepherds will have no way to flee. The scripture teaches us. These people over here working for the government, thinking they're going into the wilderness, got their little, let me bring this out. Many people want Yahuwah, they want me to start a community. The moment you start a community, you become a leader of that community. People need to be on their own, says the scripture. The Most High say you and I should be on our own, depending on him, with no leader. No leader means no one telling us what to do. Aren't you tired of people telling you what to do? Connect to the Father yourself. Connect to the Ruach yourself. Stop depending on others. So no, we're not doing a community. And then they get uptight. See, I'm going to flee, but I need to come to a community. A ready-made community. They don't want to go through hardship and trials and tribulation. They don't want to be molded and shaped. That's difficult. They want to go straight into a place, a compound, and already around our people. That's not what the Father said we would be doing. I know what the scripture says. See, Yahuwah's one has dug into, tapped into, dug into, have been shown many things concerning this. I understand. I ain't going to be no leader in no community. Although people want me to, that's not going to happen. I would become your leader. And I can't do that. So they come out, they get within the borders, and they find one that has a community. All these people, them, the leader, and their people, they're going to end up with no way to flee into the wilderness. They think they're going into the wilderness. All they did was escape. They won't even fall with the 2/3, family. when Yasharal came out and many of Yasharal died in them days, they didn't even get cut off with the ones that got cut off. They didn't make it to the wilderness. That will be us. I see it. Just looking with my eyes, I see it. Shepherds will have no way to flee, nor leaders of the flock to escape. Nor the leaders of the flock. It's being clear. Any leaders of any flock won't be able to escape. How many times we told you, when you under someone, they stands between you and the Most High. They're connected to the government, and you're connected to the government also. A voice of the cry of the shepherds and a wailing of the leaders to the flock will be heard. Oh yeah. And Yahuwah has plundered their pasture. And Yahuwah has plundered their community. And Yahuwah has plundered their camp. And Yahuwah has plundered their group. And Yahuwah has plundered their church. Their mega church. He plundered it. And Yahuwah has plundered their homes. This goes on and on. And Yahuwah has plundered their children. Yahuwah has plundered all of those who rose up against his word. And the peaceful dwellings are cut down. See, right now, you dwelling in peace. You in a church, you dwelling in a form of peace. You in a community, people want me to start a community. You dwelling in peace, he gonna cut it down. This is no doubt teaching us, telling us we should not be leaders. we don't even have leaders. That's what this is saying. We don't have a leader. We don't have a priest. We don't have a prophet. We don't have a king. We don't have a shar. We don't have a prince. We don't have a shepherd. We have no one looking out for us, watching over us for the good of the Most High, but the Most High. This is what people don't understand. So their peaceful dwelling shall be cut down because of the fierce anger of Yahuwah. He has left his lair like the lamb, for their land is desolate, their community, their compound. Because of the fierceness of the oppressor and because of his fierce anger. Now let's back all this up. Prayer of Azariah 14 and 15. Let's back all this up. And then I'm going to, because again, people come to the channel, they hear the man was kicking and screaming. This man, are you trying to say we don't have no prophet? He never heard that before. He think we got righteous prophets in the earth today. I'm going to read this. And briefly, the Most High want me to explain to everyone why we don't have a prophet or a leader. Watch this. For we, O Yahuwah, have become fewer than any nation and are brought low this day in all the world because of our iniquities. We've been scattered in all the world and we've been brought low because of our iniquities. And at this time, right now, family, this word is living and alive today. At this time, there is no shar, no prince, no leader or prophet. There's no prophet today. Because of this, or leader, or burnt offering. We're not doing burnt offerings. Any offerings. Free will offerings. Oh, my mom and pop ministry on YouTube said that I can give an offering. That's not an offering. You just giving away your money to rich people, and scripture teaches against that. Those people wearing a mask, They multimillionaires, but yet you give them $100 here, $50 there, $200 here, $300 there. They are multimillionaires.